I'm Lynn Jones, I'm Senior Editorial Policy Advisor for the BBC, and I went to Teesside 30 odd years ago, certainly graduated from 30 years ago, with a degree in Humanities. Well, university was a strange one. Nobody in my family had ever been to university before, and I wasn't really sure what it was going to be like, but so many of the people I was at school with were going that I thought it seemed like the obvious thing to do. And Teesside, well, it was far away enough from my mum that she couldn't pop in unexpectedly, and near enough that I could travel home if I needed my washing done. It was quite a bizarre course, actually, looking back on it. I did a BA in Humanities, and it was a modular course at the time, and that meant you could do pretty much anything. So I did American literature, French literature, English literature, but also some philosophy and something called group activity, which is where we had to put on a kind of a group event over the year that we did it, and we put on a jazz concert in the town hall. So I started working on business programmes that went out on World TV as it was then. Then I moved into making breakfast time business news on a programme called Business Breakfast, and that involved a lot of night shifts. It was quite unsociable hours, but it was really good fun. I then went on to do a lunchtime programme, another business programme, became the deputy editor of that, and then decided to have a bit of a more kind of meandering career path, and I went off to be the executive producer of a children's programme called Spring Watch Trackers. It was a spin-off of Spring Watch, but it involved being in the same farm with the Spring Watch team. And then I went on to The One Show as deputy editor, and then became the editor of The One Show. I'm now working editorial policy, where I advise programme makers who are making content for the BBC how to go about it in a way that fits with what people expect from the BBC. So it's within our editorial guidelines, but also within the Ofcom code. I mostly work with independent production companies who are making documentaries. I also work a lot with BBC Three, and so some of what I might be doing would be looking at secret recording and sending people in undercover and trying to work out if we've got enough evidence to do that kind of thing. Other things that I might be doing is just working out, one of the programmes I advise on is Sewing Bee, Interior Design Masters, so any of those competitive formats. It's making sure that they are fair and that the rules are clear, and it seems that everybody knows what they're going to do and it works out properly. I would say definitely go to Teesside. I think there is something very important about going somewhere that is thriving and growing and has such strong links now with industry.